It's actually happening. After so many rumors surrounding Paul Skenes and the New York Yankees, we have a bombshell report to go over regarding Skenes and his future with the Pirates, and the fact that Skenes has been reported to want to now be a New York Yankee. We are going to go over exactly everything that is happening right now on this situation and much more as well, guys, and we're going to waste no time jumping right into it. But before we do that, if you're part of that 69% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a single New York Yankees update. We have a lot of great videos coming out multiple times every single day as this offseason just keeps getting crazier with the team right now. And guys, let's just jump right into it because obviously this is a massive, massive storyline as Paul Skenes has been rumored to be going to the Yankees basically forever now. This has been a long time thing with Skenes since he's gotten to the MLB level. There's been so much talk about, oh, well, when is he going to end up going to the Yankees? The Pirates are the Yankees farm system. Let's see when it works out. But now we have a bombshell report to go over with Paul Skenes reportedly wanting to join the Yankees as soon as humanly possible, leaving behind a Pittsburgh Pirates team that's absolutely terrible and has been back-to-back last in their division since Skenes has been called up. Guys, going over this, there obviously is a whole lot to really look at right here, specifically regarding that Skenes does have a while left on his contract and a lot more, but just looking at the reports of Paul Skenes, Randy Miller revealed that according to a Pirates teammate who recently spoke with the New Jersey Advanced Media, Skenes has no confidence with the Pirates ever going to win, that he never thinks they're going to win with him in Pittsburgh, and he's hoping for a trade well before he can become a free agent after the 2029 season. With an anonymous Pittsburgh Pirate teammate saying, "Trust me, he wants to play for the Yankees. I've heard him say it multiple times." So obviously this is absolutely nuts. Seeing that Skenes is actively saying that he wants to go to the Yankees, it's where he wants to play, that's where his future lies. This is exactly what Yankee fans have been believing in for so long, thinking, you know what, when Paul Skenes just can get to a point where he can decide his future, he'll pick us. He'll pick the New York Yankees, a team that is a perennial contender. The Yankees don't rebuild, they reload. Skenes likely wants to get there as soon as humanly possible while Aaron Judge is in his prime. Not when Skenes is a free agent in 2029. If Judge is likely still playing by then, he will be around 38, 39 years old. He'll be older. He's not going to be the same guy that we know and love now, and even if he's still a solid hitter, he's not going to be the Aaron Judge of today. And this right now, while the Yankees have the best offensive talent in baseball, this is the time to go out there and try to get Paul Skenes onto the team. Now, obviously, it'll cost a lot, but Skenes is so worth it. I mean, the man had a 7.7 WAR this season with a 1.97 ERA in 32 starts, had 216 strikeouts in 187.2 innings, and a whip of 0.948. Paul Skenes is absolutely lethal, and he's on a team right now that just does not care about winning. It's not about right now, they're just trying to rebuild. The Pirates don't care about winning. It doesn't matter what their front office says or does. They don't care about winning. They're never going to spend enough money to be willing to try to win games. They gave Brian Reynolds the biggest contract in history. The team had almost instantly just tried to get him off the books the second he didn't perform at an elite level. And a big part of the reason why Reynolds got that contract, outside of being a great player, was because of just everything he did for the franchise. So even with the Pirates thinking, all right, well, with all Skenes has done, we'll give him an offer. First of all, Skenes would have to ultimately decide, you know what, I'll stick around in Pittsburgh, a team that doesn't feel like they're trying to win, even though they're giving me a big contract. They're not going to give anyone else one. They're just trying to have me on the team to sell tickets at this point. And on top of that, it won't be the most lucrative contract they'll get because the other teams, the Yankees, the Mets, the Dodgers, will just be willing to offer more. Now, obviously, in 2029, we will be past this new collective bargaining agreement, and we're going to see exactly what happens in regards to a salary cap floor and a salary cap ceiling and all that. So we're going to see exactly what that situation also entails. But there is so much with this situation. As mentioned by the GM of the Pirates, Ben Cherington, I do dismiss it, but I do understand it. What we're going to focus on right now is how do we win games with him in a Pirates uniform. I have a ton of respect for the Yankees, but we'll just focus on what we need to do. in a nice way, it's really simple because what matters to Skenes is what matters to us. Win more games. That's the focus because that's what's going to be most important for him. What probably gives us the best chance to keep him in Pittsburgh for longer is winning games. And that's what we need to do anyway. So in a way, it helps simplify it and focus it. My conversations with him, the only thing we talk about is winning and how we do that. And on top of that, Randy Miller did mention a year ago when Skenes, a 23-year-old Orange County, California native, was a Pirates rookie. He was hinting that he'd like to someday play for his hometown team, the Los Angeles Angels, but things have changed. As he said, Skenes remaining with the Pirates even until he reaches free agency seems very improbable due to his future market value. The Pirates, who have one of the major's bottom 5 payrolls 16 times in 19 seasons since owner Bob Nutting purchased the franchise in 2007, might feel like they have to move him before that 2028 season, his last before free agency. At that point, he could be in line for a $35 million per year salary. If Skenes stays healthy and remains one of the best pitchers in the majors, he might get a record salary for a pitcher when he hits the open market, perhaps something in the 10 years for $500 million range. All of this being said, Paul Skenes is very, very much not going to be with the Pirates forever. We know that. We know this is the case. We know that Skenes is not going to always be a Pittsburgh Pirate. That is a fact. That is something that we have known for a while now. But now with him actively already lobbying for other teams, it feels like that window has shrunk once again, which is huge for the Yankees. I mean, we look at Gerrit Cole and Carlos Rodon's contract. We see both of them end in 2029, with Rodon's $27 million per year contract and Gerrit Cole getting a good amount at around 36 million. It's going to free up a ton of money for the Yankees to go out there and be massive, massive spenders, including Paul Skenes. He's someone who comes up right there. So the Yankees already are lined up perfectly to make this deal, whether it's signing Skenes or trying to re-sign Skenes after a trade. And on top of that, it would cost the Yankees a boatload of their prospects. Looking at their top 10 prospects, multiple would go. George Lombard is likely going to be out of here, and Spencer Jones would also likely go in this deal along with one of Ben Hess or Bryce Cunningham. Probably Elmer Rodriguez Cruz finds his way potentially in the trade. Chase Hampton might. It would be it would just be such a haul to trade for Paul Skenes, but a lot of it would be worth it. I mean, Spencer Jones is expected to not only be in the MLB next season, but also potentially on the trade market. Had a .933 OPS and a .274 batting average in the minors last season. Had 35 home runs with 29 stolen bases. On top of that, we saw that George Lombard Jr. is still a bit of a ways away with only a .235 batting average and a .748 OPS this season. But he was playing well. He got brought up a level, and that did cause some change for him. However, he is going to figure it out. He's George Lombard. He's got a huge hype around him, and looks like right now the Yankees' future shortstop. The Yankees also would trade their future shortstop in a heartbeat for Paul Skenes if they had to, and would feel no remorse about doing so. What do you guys want to see happen? Do you think this has legs? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Go Yankees.